Good evening, World Wide Web. This is James, your favorite ticker picker, with another update video on Roku. Went absolutely bananas today. In a month, up 47%. Goodness. 5 days, 33.58%. Look at this. And today, jumped just 7.43%. A little bit more after hours to 96.33. Roku. Trying to figure out this company a little bit better, reading through their earnings statements. They just released bang up earnings, double-digit earnings growth. They're not in the black. They're almost in the black, but they're trying to spend all their money and get more customers and continue having double-digit growth and continue growing this company up larger before they take profits from it. This is their 2023 takeaway, or their second quarter 2023 takeaway. I wanted to show you two different things here. Let me make it big. Number one is their platform revenue. That's how much money that they take in from users while they're using the device. People that rent movies, people that download things, people that join memberships, they get an affiliate kickback, advertising for other stations and other things that they do on there. That is a sign of the person using the machine. The devices revenue, that's how much they get for the hardware. For the hardware, looking at $95 million versus $669 million. You can tell where they would make their money. Their money maker is the people using the thing, not the people buying the hardware necessarily. Whoops. What I wanted to show you was, the growth for starters. They're at 11% year over year, double-digit growth. 743 billion was the new number, up from 669 last Q2. 103 million in the devices sector. This was platform growth, devices, and then 847 is both of them added together. What I wanted to show you is in the numbers of this company, what their goal is, the way that they earn money is they want to put this, I'll call it a stick, the Roku stick. They want to put the stick in as many hands as possible. The more people that plug the stick into their TV, they get to make the platform revenue off that person. The device revenue isn't very large for starters. In fact, the device gross profit is usually a loss. 19 million, 15 million, 43 million. They made money off of it that quarter. I don't know why. Then this quarter, 17.6 million. The more money they lose on device revenue, the more devices they gave out for free, or worse than free. They lost money by giving them out. They ran ads to give them away. They put them in lots and lots of hands. And when, do you remember America Online? I don't know how old you are, but back in the early 1990s, mid-1990s, they used to mail a floppy disk to your house like once a week. And all you had to do was stick this floppy disk in your computer, and you're a member of AOL, and they would make hundreds of dollars off of you as you paid $25 a month for their service, and then hopefully bought their crap on there. I'm sure they were selling stuff, and people were buying it. But it's that type of a marketing approach. They ideally would like to send everyone in America a free Roku and just say, here you go. And I don't know if they'll ever be able to get to that point of being able to make a decent one cheap enough. I think they just want people to pay something for it to at least show that you're not just collecting them or getting them in your mailbox. They probably cost too much, more than a floppy disk. But it'd be nice to see it achieve a price where they practically give them away for free anyhow. You get a free one when you sign up for this, or you get a free one when you sign up for that. I signed up for Sling once, and I got a free Roku. I did that twice, actually. They sent me 2 Rokus. I was like, oh, my God. I'm the same guy. I mean, yeah, they're in the business of practically giving away the Roku. The more they give away now, the more the platform revenue is later. That's what I'm trying to get to. It looks like it takes about 6 months to develop. In these 2 quarters here, they lost 19 and 14, the $34 million they lost on device revenue. And it got them all the way jumping from 669 to 731 on the platform. That's a notable new number of users that took it to there. And then they went out and got crazy. They thought, let's spend 43.6 million. Let's spend way more on devices than ever before. And their platform revenue just died in Q1 of 2023. I have no good explanation for that. You think that maybe this was they didn't give away many devices and lost the money, or it cost them even more to give it away. I don't know what happened. But this was an epic failure, but it turned out into an epic win as of today. So maybe if it takes 6 months to develop, maybe the people don't use it right away. Maybe they sit on it for a couple of weeks, and then plug it in, and then log into it. I don't know. Maybe everybody isn't like me. They don't go home and rip it apart. Or maybe it takes them a couple of months to become comfortable enough to start ordering movies and have a reason to input their credit card information. I don't think my first day I was giving Roku my credit card number. I might not have done that for the first month. I'll have to check the process again. But you do join Roku, you give them your credit card information, then you can sign up for all the channels, and it bills you through Roku, and it makes it really easy to cancel and keep things active and close things out. It's like a third-party conduit. That's how they suck out their affiliate money also. But the 43.6 spent did yield a larger Q2. It can be argued. It did not bring a larger Q1. 3.6, they made money with these devices. It looks like they were disappointed at the less money they were getting, that they just decided to not put out as many. I would suspect that is probably going to hurt the next quarter. This 3.6 is not going to help the next quarter at all if it's a 6 months away. I think all this wound up into that. This is going to be a peak. Then they went off and they spent 17.6 again. They started giving them away and doing a lot more advertising, get a lot more people signed up. Maybe that helped them do the 743 also. But there must be a tie-in. The more of these things you give away, the more revenue you do. It seems to be the case. The platform gross profit, very strong. Looks like 50 points. Very strong gross profit on the platform profit. Yeah, about 50%. That's where most of their money's coming from. But I just wanted to show that to everybody. Roku stock. I don't know. I think it's, after looking at that, I would say that the next quarter might not be as shiny as this quarter. Are they still growing? Can they grow faster? Can they put a lot more into it than that? Absolutely. I think they can lose 100 million on devices every quarter and probably churn along just fine and grow the base up much larger. Maybe they could practically ship something to somebody's house. I can go to Walmart and buy it for $19.99. And Walmart's probably buying that for $14, and the distributor's probably getting it for $12. So that they're honing in on the basic stick just to get the user. Just reissue the stick or put it back into production, get us back to something simple and cheap, and just get it in the hands of everybody. It seems like that would be the big winner. The more sticks out there, the more people are going to use them. They just want to know you're a real person, and they like it when they can make you sign up for something or make you pay $10, or they got a bunch of new ad campaigns going, and they're doing really well. And the more they spent on advertising, they said, the better they did. So a big part of that device loss is the advertising to sell those devices. But Roku, I'm going to call this a temporary high point. much better things coming in the future. This could be a $200-300 stock for in the next year or two. I'm calling a stall on this one. It's going to stall for probably a quarter, and if we have a recession, it's going to stall longer than that. But 96.27, woo! No, it's not going back under 75 or 80 or anything like that. It's just going to stall out in the 80s, maybe the low 90s, and bounce around there for a while. I don't see the rocket ship continuing next quarter, but it might. You never know. I liked it the first time I saw it when it was 50 something bucks. But Roku, everybody, good luck. I hope everybody did good on this one, and catch you on the next video. Thank you. Have a good night.